Welcome back to St. Paul inside the XL Energy Center. North Dakota falling today in the NCHC Frozen Faceoff semifinal, 3-2 in overtime to St. Cloud State. I'm Alex Heinert with Midco Sports Network. This is Tim Hennessy, of course, the longtime voice of UND hockey on the airwaves. Your thoughts on another tight game between these two teams?
Well, it's a good thing I'm getting overtime pay. That's the best part of the season, right? There's
always a positive or two you can pull from this.
It's just kind of the way it's been all year.
Yeah.
Just not quite good enough.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to get over the hump. Can play with anybody and beat anybody on a given day, but it just didn't have it today, and I thought they didn't play very well in the middle part of the game.
Yeah.
A lot of turnovers. I think Cam Johnson was spectacular in goal and kept him in it from being maybe even blown out in the middle, in the second period of that game, but then came back and took over a little bit in the third period, but just can't get that the one goal, and that's been a problem all year. Scoring, obviously, and then it nipped him again today.
Yeah, like you said, there were stretches of positives for North Dakota. Down 1-0 in the first, came back with a good push in the second. Nick Jones with a nice goal on the wraparound to tie it up at 1 apiece, but Huskies scored just over a minute later and took away that
moment. We haven't seen that before, have we, Alex?
Once or twice this year, maybe that's
I'm trying not to be negative about it, but that's just the way it's gone.
Yeah,
you know, it really has. The other team has answered quickly, and we kept the penalties down, only gave them 2 power plays. Kept the highest scoring team in the nation to 2 goals through 60 minutes.
And checked a lot of the boxes.
That checked a lot of boxes, I think, and just got great goaltending because you need him to be your best player, and he was today, but it just wasn't enough. Yeah. I don't know what else you can say.
That's about. I mean, that sums it up, really. I mean, UND was outshot, outgunned at this game at times. Had control of the game at other times as well. Fought their way back into the game in the third with Jordan Kawaguchi scoring on the power play. That was an issue for North Dakota, trying to get any kind of momentum with the man advantage. 0 for 4 until Jordan's goal in that third period.
I felt really bad for Josh Rieger in that overtime.
It was a tough way.
Kind of lost an edge a little bit and thought that the safe way to go with the puck was behind him on the boards, and turned out to be not the safe way to go with it. And you got to feel bad for a freshman to have that mistake come back and bite you like that. But yeah, it just I thought they got good play. Brad changed up the lines a little bit, some different people with some different people. Cole Smith was an animal out there and played very well. A lot of guys played very well, but again, just not quite enough.
Goal to send St. Cloud to the championship game tomorrow night. North Dakota now will play in the third place game, which still could have a lot of meaning for this team depending on what else happens around the country. They'll of course take on the loser of Denver and Duluth, which is going on right now. How does this UND team now try and regroup with, again, still perhaps a lot to play for with their NCAA tournament hopes on the line tomorrow?
Well, Alex, as you know, there's a good possibility there won't be anything to play with.
That's also
by
true.
the time they drop the puck tomorrow at 3:30 here at the X, and then all bets are off. I think the pressure's off at that point, and you maybe play just to have fun and because you love to play the game and you want to go out with a win some way or another. I hope there's still something on the line because they'll respond to that. They always have, and hope maybe tomorrow they'll have enough to get over that hump.
Yeah, fingers crossed right now. Harvard up 3-0 at the moment as we speak, and that's a Crimson team that needs to lose tonight in North Dakota will be done because they will take one of those last potential at-large bids away from UND and BC and everybody else that's still fighting to get back into the NCAA tournament. Well, until tomorrow, it's again an exciting game of hockey today. Just does not go North Dakota's way. As the 5 years in a row they've made it to the Frozen Faceoff, but it will be a 5th straight year without lifting a trophy. So until tomorrow, 3:30, UND in the third place game. He's Tim. I'm Alex. Thanks for watching.